Not seeing you all with your comments, saying I should be fired, saying that my P45's in the post. Still here, boys. Still here. Yes, we're back. We're still here. I'm really apologising for the fact that I haven't uploaded for 2 days, but pre-season in Iceland is a long time. We are at February. That's 4 months, 5 months since the end of the season without any games whatsoever, just spamming. Continue. Obviously, I've made some signings. We're going to have a look at them today. We're also going to play one game. But we're on this page here. Stjarnan manager Megaluk has successfully continued his pursuit of professional coaching qualifications by completing his Continental A license. I forgot that I was even doing that. I don't even think I mentioned it. It takes a year to do. We can now aim for the Continental Pro license in the future. So, we now have that. It took 12 months, £3,000 to do. And we have a new reputation boost. That's nice. We have 2 and is that like a third? I think it's a third. We'll go with a third. But we're slightly better now. 16s, quite good. That's quite good, isn't it? I'm happy with that. Tactical style, gegenpress. I think I'm quite an attractive manager, if you ask me. 30 years of age, handsome as fuck still. Thank you. I heard you all say it. But today we are going to go up against this side here. UBK, we'll go with that. We have made a lot of transfers and we've sold a lot of players too. Let's go over it briefly. We're going to be here a while. So of course we didn't exactly have any money in the budget, so we had to sell players, we had to get rid of some players against their will, alongside their will I suppose, but we've accumulated a total of 250k. So Olivier Gallet going to Lazio. Why is Lazio coming in for him? But fair enough, he isn't that good, I don't think. He was only 3-star for us, had good potential. But Lazio wanted him. They had him. 145k. They were coming in with like stupid bids before, and I just stuck to 145k, and eventually they met it. So fair enough. Victor Reynoso was another player, mainly because he's Mexican, so that foreign rule, I wasn't really intending on using him. Every time I did try and use him, to bring him on, that foreign rule really kicked me right in the nuts. So I decided to let him go. 75k I think was good enough. Got rid of some wages too. McGearison, our club captain, gone. Kicked up a fuss. Could not keep him. And in the end I thought, oh, do you know what? Why am I even bothering trying to keep him? I'll just have a look to see if I can find other people. And I found a couple of people straight away. I thought, yeah, they'll do. And brought them in. So, he's gone as well. After that, a lot of players you probably never even heard of. Boateng's gone on a free transfer. Well, we already knew about that anyway. I couldn't keep him. That he wanted like 2.5k wages, and I couldn't offer him that money, unfortunately. So he's gone. Outside of that, Lipovac, first year with us. Obviously, when we got here, he was a good player, 4-star player. Now he's only a 2-star player, so he was out the door as well. Mate Suto, right back, gone, out the door. After that, I don't think you'll recognise any of the names. A lot of these players are just youth players who come through, and I'm just trying to bin them off, to be honest, because it's just a pain in the ass. But let's have a look at who we've brought in. We've got some lovely players, I'm not going to lie. So, we didn't spend any money, so I don't know why I did that. A total of 0. We've got some loan signings, though, so we'll have a look at some of them. But here we go. Manny Alsterman, a striker, Icelandic, cheap wages, nothing more to be said. Next guy on the list, this man, strange look, I think. Bosnian. He is the replacement for Magira, although he isn't as good. I thought he looked good, but he actually isn't. But cheapish wages. Mistake. We'll call him a mistake. Selikovic. And his first name's Jasmine. Bizarre. Mikko Ikonen, though, he's going to come in as a goalkeeper. Our first choice goalkeeper. Decent wages, 6'2". From Finland as well, a country obviously I need to go to. So we're going to look at him definitely as our first choice keeper. I have signed another goalkeeper, we'll go over that in a sec. I'm trying to go through these as fast as possible if you haven't seen. Next up, Max Young from Queen's Park. Scottish player, 18 years old, high potential, but I think he has the basis to be Olivier Gallet. So I have signed someone else who will be even better. We'll have a look at him in a sec. But very good physicals, decent technicals for this league, and okay mentals. 2.5 star I think is quite harsh, but he is very can play in a lot of versatile. That's the word I'm looking for. He's versatile, Luke. He can play in a lot of positions. Aggressive Scottishman though. Max Young, decent name. I like the name as well. I don't mind showing you this page because you literally don't know any of the names. We have this man. Don't know why I signed him. Don't know why. To be honest, I say I don't know why I signed him. I was just literally looking for players who were giving me at least 2.5 star to 3 star just for backups, because I think we really struggled, especially in midfield. We only had 2 midfielders really all season, and I think we struggled in a lot of games. Frank Caron though, this man's good, very good. 19-year-old Frenchman, 6'4", and with a jumping reach of 17. I think he's going to be very good for us. Probably going to start as well. Might look to move Diamonde up further up the pitch, or might even look to do 3 at the back. I'm still deciding what to go with, but I think he's quite good. The centre back from France. How are we only? We're not even halfway down. This man, another centre back from Northern Ireland, 24 years of age, so he should have reached his full potential to be honest by now. But again, another backup. I think he's going to be good for us. Our backups for centre back, remember, were awful. So this guy fits the bill. Aron Sigurdsson is going to come in on this right hand side, probably as a backup again. Good pace though. Icelandic, which fits our bill. Good dribbling. All round, not too bad. Mentals need work. Now this man. I'm excited for this man. You might say I signed another wonder kid. Ben Kelly. Bang! Look at that. He is a striker with 10 finishing. Alright, I'll give you that. But he is obviously better on the wings, I think. Decent pace. Very good technicals. 16 passing, 15 technique. Determination of 19. Good teamwork. He's only 19 years of age. He's 4-star current, 5-star potential. Can play anywhere across the front three there. I really like him. I've actually had my eye on him. I signed him on loan last year. And there's like this. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it is. But because of like where the transfers, the transfer market for Iceland is compared to the rest of the world, when like say the normal UK transfers, like I could loan him for 5 months in December, but our actual season starts in May, so I would never have him for the season. So last year I never actually loaned him when I could have done, and then he went for free. So I've managed to sign him, and I think he's really good. Already valued at 50k. Played for Institute in Northern Ireland. I think he's banging. I think he's going to be really good. High current ability as well. Nice one. Next up on the list, we have a loan signing from AC Milan. And I looked at this guy and I thought he is going to be class for us. And then he came in and our coaches only rate him at 2.5 star. But never take that as gospel, because I genuinely think he's a lot better than what they're suggesting. Melvin Appenberg. Another good centre-back. This is why I brought in a lot of centre-backs, because I am thinking 3 at the back. Maybe that's an option. We've seen a couple of tactics on Tactic Test there with 3 at the back, and it works. So maybe. Next up, we have this man who can play on the wings. Of course, if we play 3 at the back, we can't play people on the wings. So it's a pendulum. I keep going like this. If you don't know what a pendulum is, it goes like this. But anyway, this man is very good. He can also play at left back as well, for when left back can't. So I think he's good, very versatile, 3.5 star. Probably will start on this left hand side, but he is from the Ivory Coast, so he will fill one of those foreign player slots. On loan from Juventus. So I've really rated Italy, not France, Italy, because we also have Giulio Cruciani, brilliant name, a regen. 18 years old, 6'4". Nice. Weird tam. We'll go with it. 3-star to 5-star potential. Good mentals, good physicals. Can't quite work out what he's good at here, but very versatile again. Can play up front, can play in the midfield, can even play DM. So there's some options, fellas. And his stamina's good. Good natural fitness too. I like the look of him. And we're not paying anything. We're not paying anything. It's a free transfer for us, basically, for a year. Bargain. Cannot deny that is very much worth it. We also have this man, who is the goalkeeper that I originally got before I signed the other one, and I can't remember his name. Tarashik. So he's going to come in. He's on loan. He's a Belarusian, which I think is how you say it, from Belarus, if you can. But anyway, we got him on loan to the end of the season. Again, not paying any wages, so he's a freebie. Yet again, that's great for us. Octavio Suto is going to replace Mate Suto. See what I did there? Genius. Good determination, good bravery. He's alright, isn't he? Portuguese. Is he on loan or did I sign him? He is on loan from this club in Portugal. So we've only got him for a season. Are we paying a lot? We're not paying anything. There you go. We're not paying anything again. I've just really worked the transfer window here. Then we have this guy, finally, not paying any wages again, but he is a fairly good right midfielder to replace Boateng. We've got a few men who can play there now, and that's what I like. I've built a bigger squad. I've lost some big players, yes, but I've replaced them with more than one, and I think it's going to be worth it. So, let's head on now to the game. Because that's what you're here for. Well, I suppose you're not. You want to see the transfers. We're a little further away from this League Cup, so I'm going to cut, and we'll see what our starting lineup's going to be. Oh, while I remind myself as well, for anyone who was in the stream the other night, Wednesday night, a couple of nights ago, and we spoke about Nicolo Armini and why everyone else seems to have really good pace with Nicolo Armini, and I don't. Let's have a look at him. Because something major has happened in the life of Nicolo Armini, and you've seen it already. Bang! Look at that pace. Unbelievable physicals. He's now at Manchester United, and I'd be happy with that. He's 21 years of age with those stats, an elite centre-back already. £109 million to Manchester United. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. I will take that if he turns into that at Youth to Gold. But for some reason, the physicals, I've been given duff ones. I'm sure I have. Okay, it's time to pick the side. So this is what my assistant suggested. So we already have 3 foreign players. And why is Ben Kelly not an EU player? Is that because he's from Northern Ireland and the UK have left the EU? Wow. That's frustrating, but what can you do? Carlos Caesar then will drop to the bench, because I think I really want to play those 3 men and see what they're about. Because we have Karen, who's quite good. We also have a few other centre-backs who are also very good indeed. Now, look how big our squad is. That's fantastic for us. We've got a few men who have come in recently and haven't got a lot of fitness. So we will look to bring them in slowly whilst we play a lot more of these ridiculous games which we don't have to. I'm just realising how big my squad is now. A lot of them are youngsters, but we'll ignore that for the time being. We have a very good side, indeed, and a very strong side on the pitch. So that's the main thing. Cordero, of course, our star man from last year, still very good for this level. Kelly is going to play that deep blind playmaker role. He can play it very well. Fantastic passing, so I'm expecting a lot of assists to Cordero. We have Camille. We'll call him Camille. He's probably fine with that. On the right-hand side, Abuteya on the left. We then have Magnuson and Michelis in the middle. Michelis? Nikos, maybe. Diamonde, centre-back with Karen. Suto on the right. Left-back, still at left-back. And Ikanen in goal. Let's go. So, of course, we don't actually have any expectancy to win this competition. It would be nice. Means we play less friendlies, I guess. But it's just for you guys to see some of the new players, and so that you're not waiting another day for an episode, because it takes so long and our season starts quite late. And Ben Kelly has put us off to a great start. What a signing, by the way. Ben Kelly on a freebie. Maybe someone I look to keep bringing in with me, because Stjarnan are in a financial crisis. I think it's easy to say that. I don't think I've shown you, but you might have seen it. We are £2 million in debt, and it's not getting any easier. So my time in Iceland, it needs to come to an end this year, I think. It needs to come to an end. We need to win that league. Well, fair play to the keeper there, with a vital save. We have the side to win the league. I know that. We should be winning it. We now have the squad depth to win the league, which we didn't have last year. All we need now is to not fuck it up all the way through. So, yes, you called for my head at the end of the season. A lot of you did. And I did have a meeting with the board. They were not happy one bit. They told me why they asked why I should be given another chance, and I said to give me one more chance, give me some time, and I think they agreed that I need to have 10 points from the first 5 games of the season. So that's what we're aiming for, or else I'm given the boot. So let's hope for that. Now, Camille, we'll go with Camille, has lost the ball, but Karen is going to collect it. Michaelis, Karen again, sprays it out lovely. Suto gets it in. Cordero with the go. It's nice to get him off the mark as well. This team's actually probably the hardest team in this league. So that's good, because the other side there has been relegated. So this side is the only one in the Premier League. The Icelandic Premier League, anyway. So it's nice if we start battering them. Right, and we continue. They've gone on through. Willemsson and Ikonen keeps up his first half clean sheet. Great stuff from him. I'm excited to see what Diamonde can do. Surprisingly, we had no one in for Diamonde, only for Carlos Caesar, but we managed to keep hold of him anyway. Camille, that's a good run from you, although he's tripped up over our right back Suto, who has been played back in. Lost the ball though. Ingvarsson, Gunnarsson. We've gone a lot of European players now. We're starting to stray away from the Icelandic one, but there's just not many Icelandic players around. Hardly anyone's leaving clubs, and if they are, they ain't any good. And I want to win this league. We've got no money, so we're having to go the route that we've done. Free loan signings and free transfers. And it's worked for us so far. I think we've had a very successful transfer window, and I hope you agree. Let me know down in the comments whether you think this was a successful transfer window. There's still time. There's still time for more. We don't necessarily have the budget. We don't have any. I think we have £300 a week budget, and we have no transfer budget. So unless we make a big sale, it's not happening. But Cordero, still on the ball. He's going to be vital for us this year. Taya, left back, gets it in. Cordero's there. Second attempt. It's been cleared. He's hit the woodwork, though. That's a good start in the second half from him again. And our 2 strikers, I want them to have a nice green link. That'll be nice, wouldn't it? Nice green link, and maybe we can look to take both of them in our journey to Finland or beyond. We also have 2 new Patreon members. 3 new Patreon members I think we have now, and they've decided to wait until we get to Sweden. So that will be 2 names that we have ready for us when we get to Sweden. And we also have some person on the $2 tier. So if you are looking to sponsor the channel a little bit more, a lot of people are now jumping on. I think we have 6 Patreon members. So when I remember next time, I need to start doing a list at the end. You know, when they do a list at the end on the YouTubers, I have never done that before. So that's gonna be nice. We'll try and do that for the next episode maybe. But I apologise. There wasn't an episode the last couple of days. It's been a busy time, obviously, with Youth to Gold. Youth to Gold, what a successful stream we had the other night. Drama all over the place. And this now has taken a bit of a back seat for when the streams happen. So I didn't have time the Wednesday night to record. Training, obviously, is my Tuesday is obviously my training, sorry. Spit it out, Luke. So now I'm having to record on Thursday for a Friday upload. So 2 nights out, and honestly, it's took me about 2 hours before I can even get to this point to make the actual episode. So you're lucky you got it on Friday. But as this game comes to a close, I've decided not to make any subs because I was yapping to you and I got too attached. So bad management if you ask me. But still, dominating performance. Look at that. What a goal that is. Frank, Abu, Taya on loan from Serie A champions Juventus. I don't know whether they are actually Serie A champions. In real life they are, IRL. So anyway, very pleased with the result. We should win this group. Maybe we should win this whole competition. But before we go anywhere, let's have a look. Competition-wise, the Pepsi Deedlin. At a season preview, we should be winning. We should be winning. We're in the EC2, so we have that competition again. Don't know how we're going to get on. I'm not really that bothered by it. But we haven't won it for a while. Since 2014. It's time for us to win. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Drop a like if you can. That would be fantastic. Let me know down in the comments what you think of our new sign-ins, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. The Patreon link is down there if you wish to join all those new wonderful people as part of the Patreon club, if you will. And I shall see you next week for another episode of Conquering Scandinavia. Bye bye.